think we're good. Hello. Welcome to Judges Chambers. You know, we're not judging anything today. Court is not in session. We're just chilling. We might jump on and do this. I just sent out a link to other judges. They might be joining us, they might not. But I have to draw today anyway. I wanted to draw something for the podcast. So, not for the podcast, for the show. So I'm like, I might as well give this a shot. Oh, look, it's Ruth Green. You're on. Hi, Ruth. Ruth, you tell me. I'm going to try to play some music too, because I'd love to have some tunes here. Let me know if you could hear that in the chat. This will also be where we could test out stuff for future shows and stuff. Also, hi. Anything you want to talk about or judge while I draw? Also, you know, I'd love some advice while I'm drawing. Not that great at it. Can you hear us? Can you hear the music? Otherwise, can't hear any music. All right, well, I'm just jamming out by myself, but that's fine. I'm going to add some. Made a whole playlist of lo-fi songs that I got music to or licenses to. I was just reading the word music. I'll stop it because I don't want to jam out. Why, if you can't hear it, then that's no fun. Let me just grab that real quick. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I have off work, that's why I got to do this. This is great. Friday was Good Friday, and we live right next to a church, and they do the Passion. And it was pretty good performance this year, pretty great. It's really weird to look out your window and see a Christ figure with a cross getting hit by people dressed as Romans. It's very strange, very strange. Here we go, drawing music, open, see if StreamYard has a limit. Yeah, whoops, too large. It's 30 megabytes. Size limit's 30 megabytes. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. Hold on. Then I am going to slam this audio quality down to poop. You know, I guess I could show you guys what I'm doing. This is just the Judges Chambers. I'm just trying to be totally transparent as well. You know, show that I'm not corrupt like the other justices. Even though, again, I do take bribes. So if you give me a bribe, I'll draw whatever you want. But just so you know, I'm not very good. You've seen my stuff. It's kind of like it's supposed to look bad, right? Anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing. Why don't I just share? I'll share my whole screen. Full disclosure, sharing full screen. Look at that. All right. Well, and even on text messages, shouldn't have done that. Woo! All right, we're learning. We're learning along the way. Dang. All right, Internet Supreme Court. If you got all this stuff for Internet Supreme Court, by the way, it's so much stuff. You have to keep, like, everything organized, otherwise it gets out of control really fast. So here's my audio. I do believe it's other. Yep, drawing music. Oh, we're at 95 megabytes. That is 3 times larger than it can be. But you know what? This is a simple garage band. Didn't even have to put edits in there or anything like that. Let's see. Let's go drawing music, min. I'll get this as low as I can and then I'll slap this in a compressor, yeah. Ooh, this hurts, 64. But you know what? It's probably gonna give us our only... All right, well, that's gonna be boring to watch, so I'll turn that off, but show you some other stuff. I do most of the stuff for Internet Supreme Court is in Final Cut Pro. I learned on Final Cut, never abandon it when they switched, and I love it. It's awesome. Makes things really easy. I made this awesome clock in Final Cut. This is like, I changed all these numbers. I went in and made this clock with some like pre-existing, like these numbers I found through like royalty-free stuff. So let's see here. Envato Elements, that's what we use. Not sponsored by Envato, just love them. Great music, great sound effects, great stock footage, great all that stuff. This is all just so we can get music, because I'm not gonna sit here and draw without a little bit of background music, right? We're about halfway. Really hoping this gets under. I'll try it one more time on here. It should be working. You can't hear that? All right, that doesn't do it. Once this is done, just upload that. Stop sharing this now, that's boring. It's boring. But what you can do, is while that's doing that, is actually get started. What I want to do is for the show, oh, hi, Hampton. Those, virtual cables. I'm not doing the virtual cables. I was trying to run it through whatever this voice mod application that I use. Does a great job. The voice mod allows you to control like gains and your bass and your treble and your mid without having to use the mixer. Because as soon as this mixer, it's adding too much sometimes, yeah. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm just gonna upload this relaxing, cool music into StreamYard, and I'm gonna use that, but StreamYard 30 megabytes. And if I made like over an hour of lo-fi stuff. So, it's gonna be pretty big. But yeah, I think what I'm doing right now, what I wanna do is the Sponge Monkeys, these guys, yeah. We did a thing towards Quiznos, remember? Quiznos reached out to us and they said that they're gonna go in a different direction and that they no longer need us and they think one of us is dead and I'm just doing both the voices. I'm not dead, get away, flies. I'm not dead yet. Oh, Quiznos, you did us dirty. You know, we had our own behind the music, basically. No one knew who we were. And then Quiznos, you gave us all that money, so we went from no money to so much money. And it was too much. And I got into drugs and I lost all my teeth. And now my body's decomposing and there's flies all around me. Ah! So yeah, Quiznos says they're no longer interested in our services. So Quiznos reached out to me. We haven't. If Quiznos bribes me, let me know. But they actually, part of that deal was I have to make something else. So I want to make a new Quiznos character that's grosser than the Sponge Monkeys, and I just want to draw it and just kind of like leave a space for the mouth. So love some any inspiration for some. I was kind of thinking of like a worm body and like kind of gross hands, and I have to think of like what instrument they'll play because they played some other stuff. So actually I have to do an export. So if anybody wants to talk to me, I have lived a life and I can give advice while making compresses his MP3s even more. Because he's a tech nerd weirdo. Go away,
flies. Oh, I guess I should read the comments. What about something that comes out of a drain? Stop helping him. You're like a drain Rapunzel. Gross. But Ruth said no. Oh, wow, that's really gross already. That's actually a really great gross idea. Bacon says that music's 70% compressed, 80% compressed. It was at 31 megabytes at that really low thing. That's one more than it needs to be. Okay, safe to device. Gotta save your audio in a place where you know where it is. Does it, Ruth or Katie, do you have a question that you would like to ask an old sponge monkey? Ah. I can tell you about the time I got kicked out of the Playboy Mansion because I broke in through a window. You see, I broke in through a window at the Playboy Mansion and then they kicked me out. I was stepped on and that's how I lost my back legs. This was all after Quiznos, obviously. Okay, where do I like to go for dates? Well, definitely not Quiznos anymore. I'll tell you that. There's a place on, I think it's Montrose in Chicago, called The Reservoir. It's an Irish pub. They got good fish and chips and shepherd's pie. And they got a good Guinness. Okay, this'll come as a surprise to you. But I don't work out. I can't really move too well. Yeah, that dinner is classy, thank you. But no, I don't work out. If you can't tell, I can't really move. I'm decomposing. I know, I'm pretty good shape. I've kept mostly in my nugget form pretty well. Let's see if, oh my God, the music, it's processing.
All right, oh my God, that sponge monkey had to go away. Oh my, I can't do that voice for that long. Oh my God, my throat's on fire. All right, music's processing. Let's just get into actually drawing this thing. And then I'll just turn that on when it's ready. But I do believe, there we go. Oh, that's the full thing. We're just gonna do this in rough animator because I think I might wanna animate this. Okay, that's great. That shows up. Everything's good. Let's check on that music, dog. Oh, here it is. Oh, please work. Please work. Oh, I'm gonna turn it up real loud. You guys hear that? Ooh. It works. Nice. Also, chat, I realized when I watched the show and I commented, like sometimes, because we get people we're going through StreamYard, so we're getting people from Twitch, people from different YouTubes. So it depends on where you're at. Sometimes you're like 30 seconds behind, or like a minute. That's great. I'm gonna turn that down. It's a little too loud, I think. But I kind of I need it there. Yeah. Beep bop. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Zen, thank you. It is Zen. Oh, this is great. All right, Ruth, I really liked your idea about the drain. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Let's just go to straight drawing here. Now just remember, when you're drawing, there's no such thing as being wrong. You know what, I'm gonna turn off smoothing completely because I want this thing to look like just insane. I might even keep the line work really low. But right now we're gonna get a sketch. So you say you want to drain. Oh, you know what? I'll try not to do that as much as possible. I'll just try to turn the iPad so you don't have to do that. So let's get a little drain. You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta do this. Can't draw any other way. Gross strain thing. Let's get an actual. How do I make this look like a shower? I guess we'll worry about that later. Oh, I know exactly why you came up with it. Because we've recently pulled the most disgusting thing out of our drain. Yeah, I think it was alive. This song goes hard. This is, I didn't know I put so much classical in there. All right, so that's basically our shower for right now. All right, and let's get our little worm out of there. Yeah. It folds in like this, maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's make this thing. Yeah. And we can make different options. I'd like to draw a few and then kind of pick our favorite. So remember, what we're doing here is we're making a new Quiznos mascot. Something. I think the problem with the sponge monkeys was they weren't gross enough. I think they were like pretty gross, but also had some cuteness in them, And I think we can keep some of the cuteness, but I also think, I promise this is not a penis. And as a way to prove to your audience it's not a penis, you need to give it a worm, a little part of the worm, that thing. This part. I screwed that up because it needs to go like that. There we go. That's probably even a little longer. Yeah, like that. That's you need to have that. Right? It's pretty great. I think it'd be really great. Think about what instrument you'd like to see. Okay, you know what? I think that you're right. That 2 loofahs right here. See, I was like, how can I prove that this is a shower? Thank you so much. See, this is why I wanted to live stream this. Because I knew that we'd get answers. Because I knew you guys would be able to help me in the creative process. Now, the thing is, this one needs to be bigger. Yeah. 2 kind of, you know what? And they're kind of like used loofahs. Okay, so that's okay. It needs to be just basic loofah shape over here. Because this is just a very rough draft. Okay. And I think what's kind of important is here, he has a really good grin. I think that's what's important. Get something like that, a little roundy. Oh yeah, it comes to like a point. Yeah. That's what kind of mouth this guy has. That's exactly. And I'll tell you, the quality, I had to bring this music down. I don't know if you could tell on the stream, but it is... you know, I kind of want to put some cracks and pops in there. It sounds like a crappy record. Yeah, I think that'll be his good thing. And let's... I don't know why, but I think... No, he needs to have eyes. He needs to have eyes, because that's the window into a worm's soul. There we go. Love that. And we'll have... There we go. Something that shows that he's off kilter. Right? Something like that. Okay. We gotta... Now, I know he's a worm, but he's not totally a worm. Okay. Sounds like holding music, yeah. All right, so remember these tracks. This is my first pass. I just downloaded a bunch and didn't really get to listen to any of them. This one is holding music. And it's very specific kind of holding music that you would hear at like calling into a CVS, you know, in a different city. You're like, oh, I can't believe I forgot my meds. I have it shipped to the CVS. You guys going crazy on that keyboard. All right, it's not totally a worm. I want it to have arms. It needs to be able to hold an instrument, you know, after all. So let's give it thin hands. And has anyone thought about like an instrument? What kind of instrument would a worm? Flute? Maybe good at flute? Well, I kind of want his arms to be hanging droopy like this because I really like that. What could he be playing down here? Two like little tiny cymbals. It's comforting. Sounds like someone will speak to me shortly. Yeah. We here at CVS respect your time and want you to know that someone will be with you shortly. All agents are currently busy. Please hold. Have you tried using our website? CVS.com. A horrible, horrible website that you already looked for to try to find out the answer, but couldn't get any answer, so that's the reason why you called in the goddamn first place. And then you're getting mad that you're even hearing me suggest that you should use the website like you're an idiot, like you don't know about the website. Of course you know about the website. There's a reason why. Just can someone please answer the phone? Oh my God. Oh, here we go. I do like his little symbols. I think I really like his symbols. A triangle made of pipe. Oh, is that what that looks like? That's his little hands holding two little symbols. It'll be easy to see, you know, that's just our draft. Okay? And you know what? Because he has hands, he probably also has, you know, legs down here somewhere. He should also probably have an anus. You know, just because he's not a total normal worm. So we'll give him a little bit of a bum. Okay. I think that really brings them together. All right, so now that we got our draft layer here, we could actually start drawing. Yeah, you know what? The dropping the quality down to 64 kilobits per second really gives it a phone hold vibe. Gives every song this, I find that very interesting. I'm gonna try doing another thing here. All right, let's focus on the drawing, shall we? Let's focus on the eyes, the window to the warm soul. Screwed that up on one side. I don't know why I did that. It's all right. That's great. You know what? No, I don't want his eyes to be perfectly... We don't want perfect. We want gross. Because that's what... I think that's what Quiznos wants. I have been commissioned by Quiznos. Just full disclosure. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I just was so used to being corrupt at the beginning of this stream that I lied about it. But yes, Quiznos has paid me to replace the sponge monkeys. I also just didn't want to say it in front of the sponge monkeys. You know? I know how upset they'd get. There we go. No. Up here. Yeah. Give him a couple little hairs. You know? His eyebrows there. Eyebrows is something I forget a lot. Because I don't have eyebrows. It's a condition. I have a condition. It's called my hair's the same color as my skin. I know that sounds really weird. My hair is the same color as my skin, so my eyebrows are invisible. Okay. Papa be da do da dee da do da dee da do. Eyebrows on my skin. Now, do worms have teeth? I don't think they do, but they do have gums. And he's not he's not a worm. He's worm-like. He definitely has a tongue that looks like a butt. And he definitely has gums. I think so. I like that. I like the way he's looking right now. Now, the problem is the the triangle is your... Okay, thank you. Here we go. I forgot that I was supposed to leave a mouth hole for my mouth. So now we just have something that I'm just going to animate where its mouth always moves or something like that. If we go with this guy. Which, now that I have his head go down to here, I kind of think his body should start down here. Oh, I think we found something here. Yeah, and I'm gonna... Hold on. I think you know what? I do want to keep his smooth shape, but I guess I made it really difficult on myself for no reason, but here we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, this guy. That's fine. Gotta move on. I'm gonna make it rigid. He's ribbed. For whatever reason. Rib boy. I'm a little rib boy worm. Still sounds like hold music, but now it sounds like really good hold music, like it called The Gap. What are you trying to return now? You knew that wouldn't fit. You're a double X now, get over it, get over it. Stop calling the gap, it's not our fault. That's just Father Time. Oh, I forgot about his anus. Hold on. Get over it. Just go up a size, no one knows but you. Ha ha ha. I've really kind of screwed myself with these guides and then changing them to skinnier. Oh no, good, good. Nice try, little jerk. Hold music, best hold music in the world. So you called Welsh's. We want you to know that your call's important to us. But just like a good jam or jelly, it takes time. So please hold and wait for the next representative caller. Caller representative. Sorry, I messed that up. Should we retake that? Oh, you're just keeping everything in? You're just paying me for this part. All right. So any mess up that I say gets into the song track? Okay. Is that cessed? Is that set? Those Welsh's little gummy candies are fantastic. And they are like at every, I think it's like, I think that's why SAG was on strike, because they wanted to make sure that stayed in craft services. All right, I kind of like his body there now. That also, you know what, that allows me to not make his arms so droopy. I kind of like this idea. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's make him, there we go. On this, oops, what in the world? Don't do that. No one asked for that. Oh, you're still on hold? Well, we want you to know that there is a Welsh's website. And I know what you're going to say, I already looked, but we have new AI software that could help walk you through your Welsh's experience. Now, I know what you're saying, AI, the stuff that Welsh's is using, that can't be good. Is he even saying it well, right? Welsh's? Well, if they would have paid the voiceover guy a little bit longer, we would have had time to find out. The key is not confident lines. The key is slow, wiggly, not confident lines. Really gives him almost like he's not supposed to exist. Yeah, give him a little bit more than just. I think I screwed up his hands. I think I went backwards. But you know what? On this creature, he has reversed hands. And you know what? I'm only going to do it once, because screw this. Okay. Tiny little cymbals. Tiny little cymbals, cymbals. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Tiny little cymbal boy. You know what? Maybe if I could just try doing. Meant to do that. Clap, clap, clappy, clap. Oh, man. I don't know what this one is even. I guess I shouldn't have put in the little ding, ding, dings yet. A little ahead of myself. I just like doing that. It's like the fun part. Yeah, I don't like the way those look the same. Bing bong. Oh. Ding bong bang. Bing bong bang. What am I doing? Poof. This is like, are you trying to cancel your Planet Hollywood membership? Well, we have no real reason to answer the phone if you're just calling to cancel your membership, so you're going to be on hold forever. This is a workout of the mind now. All right. Welch's is the best snack on set you'll ever get. Gummies are the best. Yes, that checks out. Yeah, so good. So good. Clearly a loofah. Can't be anything else but a loofah. You know, even has the loofah thing. And, you know, maybe it has a couple broken loofah parts. Like that or something. Oh, don't forget the other loofah. Don't forget loofah 2. Perfect. All right. And we'll do a little drain here. Okay. And yeah, I like the way that looks. We'll go ahead and add a layer to add our color under. Start thinking about the next creature that could be the next Quiznos mascot. Think about, who do you want to see selling sandwiches? When you think sandwich and you could make up any animal, it's not a real animal, but it could be based on an animal. What would that animal be who could sell you the best sandwich? You know, we've already figured it out. What's the best creature that could sell us car insurance? A general. Best creature to teach us about the history of our car. A fox, a creepy, weird fucking fox. Teach us, you know, basics, you know, preschool, kindergarten level stuff. The Muppets. You need something like that. So think about something like that. I think of the original Grimace. Okay, you think the original Grimace. I have to pull him up again. He has like 6 arms. Just taking a quick break before we add the color. Let me present my screen here. Oh man, look at that. So I would like to see them work like in tandem, where he finishes these top shakes, and you know, and he has to hand these to that, and this bottom to that, you know. His eyes and face, he's very creepy. Very creepy. This was the photo that was used during our stream. Okay, here he doesn't have that extra set. He just has legs, and he only has 4 arms. 4 arms. Okay, I see this. He has more mouths. See, mine's not as creepy as this, right? Like, that's too creepy for Quiznos. You know, there has to be a little cute in there. Ooh, that's pretty good. This is if Grimace ran for president. Maybe that should be my phone wallpaper. Just open it up and it's that. Like when you open up the phone, it's the eyes closed, you know, but when and then you open it up and the eyes open up. I like that. The hold arms are more like toasted sandwiches. Okay, that is a great idea, actually. Let me check something here, because now I've done Send Me to the Moon. All right, let's get back to drawing, shall we? Ba boop ba. Oh, I get Mary McCheese there. There we go. All right, so he is worm-like, so he does have a pink to him. I don't know if this will help, but you know, my head's gonna always be out of frame. Gotta see my color selection process here. Oh yeah. Something's wrong with that eye too. That's what I like. It's like a mouth. Bop, boop. Oh yeah. Bop, boop. You know, I thought I liked that eye, but now I'm actually not liking that eye. Like that. I like it more like that. I think that's better. I mean, if anything, it could have whatever this circle part is. Like it's kind of jammed in there. You know, like this part's kind of jammed straight in there. You know what I'm talking about. You know what? He shouldn't have white eyes. You know, I don't think that he has a very good. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. He's got a purple tongue too. Too purple. It's gonna be lighter. You gotta be able to see it in that dark void. There you go. There we go. And his gums. Just so we, here's another thing. Let's do the inside of the mouth, because that's really going to give us how gums we want. Oh yeah. Let's just get our base, with the paint bucket all the time. Okay, yeah, that's good. I like this. That's great. There we go. Maybe a little bit. There, gets a little bit of a depth there. Technically, this would also be like that, right? This is casting a shadow on himself. And that one even, is that right? It would kind of do it all the way, wouldn't it? Huh. That doesn't look right to me. I think I had something. I could work on that later. Let's get away from that. Gotta make him look a little slimy. Little slimy boy. Little slimy boy. Slimy boy. Okay, give him nice little symbols. Little symbol boy. Little symbol boy. Nowhere to go to. Playing his cymbals loud and mighty. Mighty symbol boy. Bang, bang. Click, clock. Little symbol boy. Loofahs should also be similar loofah. Make it, oop. Oh, I see a little spot there, but don't really care, boom. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I know what. I haven't really drawn a loofah. I guess that needs to be it. Yeah, like that. Is that right? What am I doing wrong? Just leave that alone, I guess. You know, that's the thing. I'm not the best at this. I just like to do it. Alright, the rest can just be its own background layer. There we go. I mean, maybe I can do some shading down here, but I really don't. Kind of just want to focus more on creating. So you should really kind of be like that. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I think that's good. He's so cute. No, Ruth. Let's see what kind of voice would he have? What kind of voice?
Is this working? Hi. Yeah. My name's I don't know if I had a name. I was never given a name. Can you name me? Could you name me? No one ever named me before. I'm so sad. My existence hurts. My eye is just jammed in there. Yeah, it's really jammed in there. Does it sound like I could maybe be the next Quiznos mascot? Welshes. My name is Welshes, and I only eat Quiznos subs because they're toasted, and the hard, sharp, warm bread cuts my gums. And it's that makes me like it the most, because I need to feel pain to feel anything. Because I was just named. Yeah. And I love Quiznos subs because they make my gums bleed. Quiznos subs. We can go that direction, see if they like it. Or maybe I just say it makes my mouth water. Now just so you know, because I'm not a worm, I'm a strange creature. When my mouth waters, it's green. And it comes out of everything, and it actually makes me sweat a little. Oh, and wait a minute. There was a key part of me that used to be here that was forgotten about, just like my name. You know, that's why you were probably having such a hard time over here. You didn't know what to do. You forgot my beautiful Expecto Patronus. There we go. There in the sweating. Welshes! Vote for me to be the next Quiznos mascot. Yeah!
It's that kind of highbrow stuff that goes on in my judges' chambers. That's how seriously I take it. We go about an hour, but I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you guys are having fun. Gonna go ahead and take a quick 7-minute recess, get some more water, and then I'll think about like an animal or something, different. We don't want to do the same thing as Welsh's here, So take like a 7-minute break, be a timer, and I'll be right back. I hope you guys are liking this. I'm having a real fun time.
We're back. Thank you for sticking with in the recess. Quiznos has already gotten back and said that they aren't interested. And I'm really sorry to get everyone's hopes up, but I do want to say that I am open to be a mascot for anything, any sandwich. It doesn't need to make my gums bleed, but if it does, I'll love it. So put out your feelers. You know, I'll start working on my songs with my cymbals. But we'll work on some more. Yeah. Sorry, look at my loofahs. Oh, man.
Yeah, so we'll have some more. I'll draw some more. Maybe that'll come back. Maybe it won't. So think about what like weird animal or thing that you would like to see replace the sponge monkeys at Quiznos. A couple things though during the recess. I was just looking up some news, and I'd like to just share talk about some of the news. Some things. I don't know if we'll cover this on Thursday or not. Definitely not this. I just look up like weird news or whatever and see what's on there. And this was the top headline. So this is like what everybody loved the most. Let me go. Make it a little bit bigger for you. Yeah. So my thing is I see this and no, AP, not now. I see this and I'm just like, with all the stuff about planes and helicopters crashing, I am not bringing my kid near this goddamn marshmallow drop thing. Completely unnecessary. Complete waste of everything. Maybe I'm an old man, but that was my first instinct. These are top photos here. Oh, this is just sadness. I can't. No. I was looking for fun news, AP. I don't want to get sad now, you know. U.S. YouTuber remains in custody in India after visiting restricted island with a Diet Coke can. Okay, great. A 24-year-old American YouTuber who was arrested after visiting an off-limits island in the Indian Ocean with hopes of establishing contact with oh my God. Oh, man, a YouTuber going to an island trying to talk to people who don't talk to people and make a YouTube video about it and have it be sponsored by Blue Apron or some shit. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, also the Pope died, but we're not going to cover that. That's not for Internet Supreme Court. He left a Diet Coke can and a coconut. Oh my God! So he's giving them a Diet Coke can to like tell them about society. Like that was our reach out. Was throwing a piece of garbage at them. I mean, they're out in the middle of the ocean. I assume that like garbage has washed up. So I don't know. Maybe claimed an adventure trip, but the fact is he's been a violation of Indian law. Outsiders meeting Sentinels could endanger the tribe's survival. Oh, that is true, because they don't have immunities to anybody on the outside. Wow. Don't like that one. Don't think we'll cover that one. That one's too bad. Fireball lights up Mexico City skies, sparking awe and plenty of memes. A bright object initially appearing in a meteorite lit up the skies over Mexico capital around 3 a.m. Wednesday, stretching over the plains, volcanoes, and small towns. Videos. Oh, what's this? No, the meteorite that exploded last night isn't an excuse to talk to your ex. I like how this literal news article was written just to talk about that tweet. Oh boy. All right, so that's the news. Just some stuff I found. If you have any interesting news articles you'd like to talk about, slap it in the chat. But I say we get back to, that was a fun batch of news. Yeah, it was. Yeah, let's get back to drawing. Let's draw something. I'll show you that. Yeah, that was a fun batch of news. So let's see. Oh, and let's get that music back going, dog. Let's get the music going. Please don't start over. We are back to the hold music quality. I should have double checked on that. Let me just double check. I might have one that is still good enough quality. Please hold. Okay, this is possible. I might be able to get a better quality. That's better. Let me just see if I can compress this even more. All right. Kitty, are you on set right now? Or what are you doing? You're up to something? Feel free to join in if you'd like too. Jump in. Do some judging. Let's go back to drawing. There he is. Let's just go next. Start another thing. So he was slimy and skinny. Be nice to draw, a little bit more of a full-figured fella. I think that's what I'm thinking. More of a humanoid. Yeah, maybe you think of a person. Right? Maybe you think of a human being when you think of a sub sandwich from Quiznos. And again, this is just our base. But I think even I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'd love to, but I'm working for Amazing Grace right now. Post-production. Oh, post-production work. What about like a lumberjack? Okay. Okay. Okay, lumberjack. All right, let's get some basics down first then. Let's not try to jump into it so fast here, so let's give him... Okay. Let's make him... Okay, here, it's starting to... All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's coming in here. He's taking shape. He's taking form. So, the problem is I kind of positioned him with his gut a little. Well, you know what, I could just... That's not right. I like where this is going. It's a great suggestion so far, Ruth. Open jacket. He's gonna have real stumpy legs, right? You know what? I like the idea of him with thin legs. And I even thin his arms. I'm doing it again. Something about having him have thin appendages makes it funnier to me. Maybe even knobby like that. So that's gonna have to go like that. Yeah, okay. Because then these are his pants. And then he has... Oh man, now it sounds like we're on hold in the 80s. That leg's too far forward. It's gotta go back here. There we go. What does this... Drop it like that. Oh, it's like rattling in my ears. I like this guy because we can come up with some catchphrases for this guy. Oh, let's make him cool. No, that's wrong. I know what it is. Duh. Tiny hat. Tiny hat. Has to be tiny hat. Oh, crap. Tiny hat. Got to be tiny hat, tiny hat. Big man always works. Try it out. I think his eyes are really going to give him his personality, huh? No. Oh, yeah. I think he's got... No, I won't do that. Just keep it like this. What kind of mouth are we gonna give him? No. Something close to that. Something close to that. There it is. Okay. I knew what was wrong. All right. This guy is all teeth. You know what? Got a sub sandwich. It's a horrible sub sandwich. Horrible sub sandwich. I have to look at an actual sub sandwich here. Okay. It's not that bad, actually. It's actually, I think actually, I don't mind it. No, I'm looking. It's more like this is my problem. And then I could do the other stuff. But that's okay. Like for that, you know, then I can even have tough and short. Oh, that's great. Oh, sweet. All right. Little hairs. Need those in there. Windows into the soul. So far here. Ruth, I'm gonna ban you from the chat if you keep making puns like that. Horrible puns. Offensive puns. Screwed that up. I'm liking the way he's coming together. You know, I think this is one of those characters where you see his lips even, maybe. Yeah. Alright, I liked where that was going. A little too Simpsons there. Better. Does it keep going? Yeah, it does keep going. I like that. Oh, I like his lips now. Okay. I'm liking him. You know what I forgot? Well, I really found that guy later. Didn't really know what he looked like. I forgot the eyebrows again. Cause I don't have them. If anybody gives me a bribe in the chat, I'm gonna use it to get a much needed eyebrow implant. No. Oh man, are we running out of music here? That's his catchphrase. His catchphrase is, I know what kind of cheese I like. Pepper Jack! Hiya! Bio! Bingo Bio, baby! Pepper Jack! Ha! Quiznos! Submarine sandwiches that are so good inside. Oh, I love it! I love it! All right, I'm liking this guy. I like this guy's confidence to have an open shirt. Yeah. It's me! Quizno Mikes! Fuck you, Jersey Mikes! Yeah, that's right. We got the balls to have our own mic. And you know what? I'm gonna have a sidekick. And his name's gonna be Johnny Jimmy. That's right, you fucking sub sandwich pieces of shit. I'm not even gonna mention Subway. Put some pepper jack on it, baby! Come down to Quiznos. Try to do pepper jack Mike. What am I again? Quiznos Mike. Hey, hold on. Sorry, I just couldn't memorize all the lines for the audition. I've been going through a lot lately, but I still got to be finished. All right, so we're finding some sort of character. We're finding some character here. I like this, guys. I'm really liking this. Really helping me out, chat. Would have never gotten to this on my own. Getting there. Going up. There we go. This guy doesn't care. He's got confidence for days. Lets him hang out. I'm starting to second guess his small hands. I think he's got to have big arms, but I think maybe he's got tiny legs. You know? I think this guy's got bigger arms now that I've said his voice and... Well, here we see my real shortcomings as an artist too when it comes to hands. I only need that many. Go away. Let's give him a little bicep. And I always carry my trusty axe with me. What's my trusty axe's name? Sharp. There's gotta be some sort of sandwich pun. What's a good, the slicer, the deli slicer, the bodega. You know, I love a good bodega. Just had we sort of have a fancy bodega close to us that I love. I love going there. They got great like craft beers. But there's another bodega, like a real bodega opened up. It's called New York Market even. And I love a good bodega. Sorry, my phone's going off. What the? Oh. I thought I was getting a phone call. Never mind. Anyway, good bodegas. If those who don't know, a bodega is literally like a convenience store that has a sandwich shop in it. And usually you walk into the front's convenience store and then the back is a sandwich shop. And usually like there's maybe if you're lucky, there's a numbering system. But like most of the time it's just a guy who's worked there forever, guys that have just worked there forever. And they like, just, it's kind of like going to a bar. But the sandwiches are usually really great. Because they like usually slice it right there. It's a good bodega. And then you could also buy like some dishwasher detergent in the front. Oh, I think we've looped. We have looped with the music. So good news, hold on. I'm gonna stop that forever. I'm gonna delete that forever because that audio quality was poop-tastic. And I'm going to hopefully have a better quality version for all of us to listen to. Let me do this. He likes his salads chopped. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe Quiznos, they come back. Oh, that thumb is all fucked up. How could, come on, guys. Look at that thumb. God, that's awful. His arm's bad. His arm's, you know, it's good to stop for a second. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that. Start over on that. Like maybe Quiznos will also focus on salads because like a good salad, you know, it takes so much time. I'd love getting a good salad. Okay. Re-uploading. The music. It's uploading right now. Yeah, I'm better with like the faces and the heads, but when it gets to like the poses and the rest of the body, I didn't practice that enough. I was bad at it, so I just kind of ignored it. And I wish I didn't. That's a little bit better. Just keep it like that. All right, it'd be like that. Got to look at my own hand. Oh, yeah. Does that make sense? Because then this goes like this. That's how. Oh, that's why. I'm looking at my wrong hand. Oh my God. Oh wait, hold on though. Beep boop boop boop. Beep boop. Never mind. I could do that again. The hand I need is the hand I'm drawing with. You goof. Yeah. All right. So I did do it right the first time. I just did too much of a bump there. So let's. Okay. Oh, you little. Come on. See, without the music, I enjoy the music, especially when I'm drawing. So this is when I listen to podcasts or, when I do graphic work or draw. I listen to every episode of This American Life when I made my Mario Maps posters, which are maps of subway systems, but making maps is very long and tedious, especially with pixel art. So I just kind of really liked that show. But I watched too much of it, and now I can't watch it. Or I listened to too much of it, now I can't listen to it anymore. Still processing that music, but we're getting somewhere. I thought it was a knuckle bump. What? It was a knuckle bump. Oh yeah, it was a knuckle bump. I think that's better. That's better. I mean, that could even go like that. Look at that. We got there. This character found its way. It's a very Simpsons-like character. I just kind of ran into here. Oh boy, here we go. All right, now he's holding the sub sandwich, right? So, I mean, God damn it. Let's see if that music's on yet. All right, here we go. Oh, there it is, guys. Listen to that. We're back. We got way better quality. I didn't have to slam it down as hard as I did before. Is he a butt tongue guy? Or is he a bump tongue guy? Is he a long tongue guy? What do we like the most there, guys? Do we like long tongue? Do we like long tongue or butt tongue? It's long tongue, okay? We got butt tongue, right? We got no tongue and just some teeth down below. We got big tongue, cavernous tongue. Is it cavernous tongue? No, not cavernous tongue. Is he floppy tongue? I think that's it. You think butt? I think butt. I think butt. Turn it down, it's a little too loud. No floppy. No floppy. Or is that no, comma, floppy? No floppy, butt. Oh, maybe it's a big butt. Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe I just need to make the butt bigger. All right, see? Look at this assistance from the chat. Thank you so much. Together, we can make this weird guy. What was his name again? What's this? Oh my God, I already forgot this character's name. Quizno Mike! 'Cause fuck you, Jersey Mike! Is because he's really actually going to have his thumb on it, like that. And the sandwich is going to go like this. No, I don't like that. Classical music playing with Quizno Mike is pretty awesome. I've ran out of real estate. I'll just finish the rest of that. I'll move them down. I'll finish the rest of that. It'll be last. I love him. I'm starting to like this guy. Holy cow. My vote is now floppy? I can't. You're killing me. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Floppy, no floppy. I like the butt. You don't like the butt? It was no comma floppy. Punctuation is important, Ruth. Anybody else? Come on. Chime in. Huh, no. Guess I didn't think about his shoes at all, huh? Kind of wanted to... No, because, like, what kind of shoe... A lumberjack wears, like, boots, right? So, like, boots. It's from the forward. It's from the front. Good from the side. Be like this. Okay. And that's cut. No, because I don't want it like that. I need it 3/4. So for 3/4, it has to be like that. Yeah, like it's one of these. Okay. But is that is that right for him? I don't like that he has small feet. I like the butt. I think he's friendlier with the butt. Katie, good. So Katie and Ruth, battle it out in the comments. I kind of like butt. I can change. All right. Ba-da-da-ba-doo. That's what kind of shoes he has. Perfect. He has teeny, tiny little feet. I'll bribe him, Ruth. Don't make me bribe him. Now, just so you know, if you bribe me again, I'm not giving you any money back because it takes like a percentage. So I'm keeping that money. Dun, 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 dun. Plus, we got a kid on the way. Couple more weeks. Couple more weeks. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Oh, I screwed it up. That's not how it works. That's how I do other things sometimes. Okay, like that. It's turned a little bit more. Does that look like right? You know, I thought it would be, you know, I should just do the exact same probably for his feet. Does show how I have them slightly askew. Look at that. All right. I love him. I'm strangely liking this guy. Now, I've never drawn the lumberjack pattern on the shirt. I assume he's wearing blue jeans and a... I don't like that line at all. Hold on. I'm actually just going to go through his leg and clean it up. Do-do-do-do. This guy's really growing on me here. You know, and if I was trying to do a really great drawing, that would actually just be step 2. And if I want to, I'd go again. I'd use this as a base because there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to clean up on it. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Quiznos Mike's starting to come together.
Yeah, you're gonna want to eat my sandwiches, I'm telling you. Oh, God, come on down to Quiznos Subs. We got the hottest, best subs in Jersey. Suck it, Jersey Mikes. I'm gonna talk about Blimpy. Here we go. Got my sandwich. I don't like that at all. Too much bread on the bottom. Too much bread on the bottom. What were you thinking? I do have to fill this butt in. There's more toppings in here. But let's see. I think, yeah, less.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Come on, what's going on? I don't want to look at a sub sandwich again. I just want to figure this out. I think that's good. Save that or something, right? Okay, look at that. That's great. Now let's get some color in this guy. There's our last boy, remember him?
You didn't forget about me already just because you like the lumberjack, did you? Remember, I got my tiny cymbals and my loofah and my little butt. You like my little butt? That's what they say. They say that if you wanna capture the youth's attention, you gotta have a butt and you gotta be willing to wiggle it. Yeah. Don't forget about me. Don't let them steal your heart.
I'm gonna steal your hearts. You're really gonna fall in love with me, especially once you find out my horribly sad backstory about how I was an orphan, left outside of Jersey Mike's, and they shooed me away. And ever since that moment happened, I hated Jersey Mike's, and it was my duty to bring back Quiznos, the place that I used to go into and just eat from the pepper bar. That's what kept me alive. I was mostly eating jalapenos and pepperoncinis and banana rings and pickles. That kept me alive and off the streets. Quiznos! Buy a Quiznos! Stay away from Jersey Mike's!
Oh, do I have a horrible logging accident? Yeah. Of course I do. That's another horrible thing that happened, actually. So my life started off bad with, the whole Quiznos, the whole Jersey Mike's shooing me away. But eventually I pulled myself together and I became a logger up in Seattle, Washington, if you've ever been there. And a horrible accident one day logging. We were in a bar logging. It's just part of logging life. And it was late at night. It was like 2 a.m. And somebody's like, "Hey, do you think if you put your hand on this dartboard and that you would trust me enough that I wouldn't hit your hand?" One of those situations. Has anyone ever been in that situation when you've been logging? Anyway, I wasn't that guy. I was standing next to that guy. The dart gets thrown, boom, square in my belly button. And that inflated and filled with blood, and that actually never went away. I'm actually very skinny. If you look at my legs, very skinny legs, my arms, very fit. This belly, sack of blood. I usually don't like to tell people that the first day I meet them. But I'm feeling really giddy right now. I'm feeling very therapeutic to come out and say I'm an orphan. And then my stomach's filled with blood from a logging accident that I had. It's very, also a tree fell on my head once and I got concussed. But that's just normal. That just happens. All right, let's color this guy in. All right, what's that? That's my line. Here's my color layer. All right, awesome. Great job. Starting off great. Nice. I kind of want them. Here we go. What was that? I think he's coming together. Is the hat the same color as his pants? I think no, maybe the brim is that. Huh. Maybe his hat is like that. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna green hat him. Let me know. Oh, man, that voice too. Hold on. Let me know if you got any more questions for Quizno Mike. Oh, man, I love him. You know what, though? I don't think he is. I think he has red hair. Oh, is he? Hold on. I think that's the correct answer. No. It's got to be brown belt. That was a mistake. Never again. There we go. Liking the way it's coming together. Okay, in order, I want to do the background first, actually.
Don't forget about me.
All right. I wish I saved layers better. I was really going. I was thinking of red hair too. I was thinking he was a ginger. I guess I've made him older with the gray eyebrows. Take a look at what he looks like with red eyebrows. Actually, let's figure out what my background's going to be. I was thinking maybe of... Actually, maybe it's... Hold on. Hold on, Chad. I'm figuring it out. No smoothing. Get out of here, smoothing. Sorry, I'm not talking. I just enjoying the color part. Also, I don't know if I need to be talking all the time. You know, I don't typically like two-tone. That's what I like. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough for the background, you know. That's gonna be annoying to me. I don't really feel like doing any shading on them right now either. Let's go. I was thinking red for his eyebrows too, and for some reason I thought gray was the right way, but no. Oh, tree stumps. That is a great idea. You know what? I like the red hair. I like the red hair. Red hair is the correct choice. Here we go. That's good enough. First stump, there we go. I don't know how I feel about the background, but the background's really not important. It's more about the character. Let's get that sub filled in, huh? This has really actually made me want to go to Jersey Mike's. Right down the street. Go. I'm pretty happy with that. Quizno Mike. You know? I really like, now unfortunately I think it's not too messed up. Here we got our two characters here. It's really gonna be hard to choose between these two. You know, I might go with both of them for the show. You know? I mean, it's just, oh, his gums, his bleeding gums is so good. Him coming out of a drain, he sweats. You know, we got Jersey Mike here, or Quizno Mike, sorry. We got Quizno Mike here. Could even, maybe he really likes oil. It, like, this guy is the kind of guy who likes a lot of like sauce on his sandwich. Quizno Mike loves sauce on his sandwich, and he likes, but it's, you know, oh God, it's gonna be thicker than that. Come on, yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there it is. It is all in the sandwich. He likes it all over. It's down here. He's even got some on his shirt. This has led to many an accident. The olive oil in my hands, it's kind of a problem. I always forget the napkins is the problem. Has it got some on there? There we go. I use it to cut sandwiches in half. This sword, this axe. There we go. Get it nice and oily. Tell him Quizno Mike sent you. Oh, Ruth, let's do that for dinner. I'm hungry. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna get sandwiches tonight for dinner. That's what we're gonna do. That's great. Yeah, you know what? It is actually time. It's dinner time now. That was great. Thanks everyone for joining. You know, just hanging out, chatting, Judges Chambers. We'll be on later tonight with some more Fortnite. Chief Justice Nate said he wanted to do that, so that's going to be a lot of fun. That one's just, sorry, excuse me, that was disgusting. That's going to be on our Twitch. So if you are not following Internet Supreme Court on Twitch, we have our own Twitch. It's going to be on that. We can only stream to one because we're doing it from consoles. We're console gamers. Now, I got a Mac, not really set up for video games on here. I haven't even tried actually playing Fortnite on this Mac. I don't understand why maybe it wouldn't. Huh. You know, maybe if we figure out how to do that, maybe I'll stream it on here and then I could stream it other places. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to see video games all the time. This, you're going to want to see all the time. You know, you're going to want to see this guy. You want to see this guy or this guy. Possibly. Anyway, yeah, or, you know, these kinds of ones, not going to be any highlights from them, just going to pop in and hang out. I really enjoyed doing this, but thanks for joining, and we'll be back on later.